and welcome to Game Week 29 deadline stream. Who is excited? I'm excited. Let me know who's in the chat, guys. Just gonna fire my screen up. Just really quickly going to do my draft team. Do we think Branthwaite's going to start? No, not Branthwaite. Do we think Frimpong's going to start tonight? I have just got flags coming up though. Ooh. It's just not playing, is he? Didn't play a minute against Leeds. What's happening? You would have thought a fresh Phil Foden. So, who would we be looking to bench? I think I'm going to just stick with it like that and assume that Shirky, because he started against Leeds, will get a rest and that Foden might come in and replace him. But who knows, in all honesty. Alrighty. Oh, that's still my draft team. I was going to say, where are my flags gone? There they are. Now. Hey team, how are we all doing? Let me know in the chat what your questions are for Game Week 29. I'm just going to try and pull together a quick summary of what we know so far. Press conferences haven't been particularly helpful, but I think we can maybe draw some, if not conclusions, we can at least Hey team, I see three of you in the chat. Let me know on the stream, let me know what your questions are for the game week. I have 5 flags. Now, I've got a strong bench, so I guess the question is, do I take a punt? Thank you so much for liking the stream, whoever that was. Let me know in the chat team what you are thinking. So what have we got? So Declan Rice. 18, what's happening? Let me know what you're thinking. I'm just trying to pull together the press conference quotes. Hey, Jizzleton. 75 players are really difficult to speak each other. Yeah, we're not going to get updates, mate. So we're going to have to just take some punts. This deadline stream is going to be interesting. So Haaland apparently feels much better, but they're going to make a decision after the training session, which happened today. So who knows? And Nico O'Reilly, the same decision after training. Hey Hakeem, I like your hot take. Anyone, Josh? I don't think O'Reilly and Wilson starts. Haaland definitely starts. 75% want to swap Haaland, Ekitike this week, but don't have the bottle. It's a tough one, Jizzleton. I mean, the logic is that you're solving a problem in 31 because you'll have Ekitike play over Haaland. But that's a tough sell. So for me, when I look at my team, because I've got quite a strong bench, like it's not ideal, but Enzo against Villa, Munoz against Spurs, I could kind of be happy for them to play. I think I'd be very unlucky if all 5 of my 5 players don't play or don't start. There's a little part of me that kind of wanted bad news for Rice, because then he would have been an easy sell. I would have done Rice to like Njai or Dewsbury Hall or someone like that, and I could just bring them in for 3 games because Rice will be going for me in game week 31. So that's probably the move I'm going to make today. I think Rice might go regardless, although Arteta's update on him was like, I guess kind of promising. It's kind of hard to know. Oh, okay, so for Rodon, it looks like Rodon's okay, which is good. So Vert is out, Frimpong. So here we go, team. Hopefully this is helpful. I've basically just gone and sized the preference quotes. So Declan Rice, I hope so. He was much better today. I could have sworn that Rice was limping in that match after a sprint against, I think it was João Pedro. So I'm really surprised to see him seemingly have a fill but of health. Andersen is back. That's good for Andersen owners, not that I'm one of them. Wilson will have to keep assessing. I mean, what does that mean? Haaland feels much better, decision after training. Yeah, I think Haaland starts as well. I'm with you there, Hakeem. So Giselton, I think selling Haaland would be a brave, potentially, bold move. Nico Early, the same. So is that the same as in he feels much better, or the same decision after training? But if he's training, and then Rodon's expected to be fit. So I think for me, if I then flip back to my team. So if Rodon's good. Or do I just kind of say, you know what, if they play, they play. And if they don't, I've got to, Dango, Munoz, and Enzo to come off the bench. I don't think I need all three of them, but if Haaland plays today, I'll keep him. Wanted to squeeze Ekitike and Bruno in the future, so I'll have to wait. So, Giselton, are you saying that you're not going to make a move before the deadline? Because, we've got 46 minutes to make our call, and we're not going to know much before. I wonder if there'll be any leaks today. Thanks, Hakeem. The only problem with the flag players is you hope it's either going to be they're fit and they start, or they're just out and they don't feature. What would be worst if I played this team and Wilson, O'Reilly, and even Haaland came on and played 15 minutes? That's just 3-1 points across the board. And then also and then say Dango, Munoz, and Enzo will start and potentially return, or at least play 90 minutes. I think that's my problem: is do I back the flagged players and start them, or do I go with players that I know are fit and available? I think that's my challenge today. In other news, who would you pick in your... No, I've already done this. You start Kanate over Frimpong, because... Yeah, I think that's the team, isn't it? I don't need to come back to this. My pen's Foden. Yeah, fine. All right, cool. So that's locked in. How did folks do? Me and Jonas getting 89 points. Charlie in 90. Well done, my friend. Hope you join us on the stream. Oh yeah, he played Tavernier. Fair play. Yeah, nice. Did very well. That's a good maximization of your bench there. Manuel did well, 81, 80. Lots of high scores. Savio. Unlucky, my friend. The thing I noticed on Twitter, most creators said they play Haaland but won't captain him. What should I say? Yeah. I can't say I've given it a huge amount of thought, honestly, Hakeem. I've had a very busy couple of days with work, and obviously it was a quick turnaround, and we only got the flag yesterday. I can see the logic in that because you're obviously hedging, and you know Bruno. I assume they're all going on Bruno then, or maybe even Ekitike. So yeah, if you kind of want a safe bet, I can see why Bruno would be a set and forget captain. You don't need to worry. And then if Haaland plays, great, you've got the upside. Although I do love that fixture at home to Forest, and if he is rested and back, Haaland could go big. So that could be a big differentiator. Hey, FPL Tornado. Hello, my friend. I think this is your first time on the stream. Welcome. Is Palmer a good differential captain? Yep, certainly is. I think, given the discussion we were just having about Haaland, there will probably be quite a lot of divergence away from Haaland. I think Haaland might have been sold. Yeah, he's the most transferred out player. There's nearly 600 people have sold Haaland, and they're obviously making that move to Ekitike. So I think if you're gonna go against Haaland, this could be him and Semenyo. Between Palmer and Semenyo. So I think Semenyo is a better captain option, but he will, I think, a less impactful differential. If you want a differential that's going to potentially, if they bang, going to give you huge rank gains, you want to go Palmer. But I also think as well, Tornado, there's going to be a big spread of captaincy this week. You're going to have people who either leave it on Haaland or think Haaland is going to start or take a punt. You're then going to have people who are going to go with Fernandez, like Hakeem was saying. They're going to maybe want the set and forget option and the safe bet of a 90-minute man on pens. That'll be Bruno. Ekitike's got a good fixture. Wolves away. He could be an option. And then the likes of Semenyo. I think if you're going to captain another City player, it's going to be Semenyo. I've seen people with their captaincy on O'Reilly. So could be very interesting. What is your rank, Tornado, and how much ground do you need to make up? If you're looking to really chase, Palmer could be huge, but Villa away is not an easy fixture. I don't know if Haaland and Palmer is always good when people doubt him. Like yeah, Villa are not in a good moment, as they say. Actually, that's a good question. I might just check what are Villa's home stats like. Yeah, so Villa have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fifth best home defensive record. So they have an XGC of 1.1 per game, and they have an expected clean sheet of 0.4. So, and they concede on average a goal a game at home. So Villa are a pretty good defence at home. And then if you do away, who's got the best attacking stats? Interesting. Tornado, which team do you think has the best expected goals away from home, or at least the joint best goals away from home? I'll answer that question for you, Tornado. I'm not sure if you're there, but it's Chelsea. Chelsea have the best away attacking record of any team. So they have the same XG as City. They create 1.71 XG away from home per game, and they've actually scored the most amount of goals. So they score 1.86, and nearly 2 goals a game away from home, Chelsea. That's actually mad. So Tornado, based on that, Chelsea could be a really good punt away from home. So yeah, Palmer could be a really good captaincy. Particularly if you don't have Haaland. Hey Manuel, how are you, mate? Bryce to Soboslai or Tav? I have 2 new flag players. Tornado, I'm in a mini league and I'm 4 and I'm 4th and first has this. And I need to make up grounds for end of season. I'd rather do. Yeah. Well, Tornado, based on that then. No, it's all good. So Tornado, I was just saying Villa have the 5th best home defensive record in terms of expected goals and goals conceded, but the team with the best away attacking record is Chelsea. So Chelsea create joint most expected goals away from home with City. They average 1.71 XG away from home, and they actually scored the most goals. So they score 1.86. So nearly 2 goals per game on the road. So yeah, if you want to go with that, then Chelsea could be, and Palmer could be a really good punt. So Manuel, I do like the Rice move. I am even considering that myself. Just so we're all on the same page, team. These are the quotes from the press conferences from earlier. So you've got Declan Rice. I hope so. He was much better today. Now, obviously, that's as clear as mud. Andersen will be back after illness. So I'd say Andersen is going to start. Maybe I'll rank these on what I think. So I think Andersen. I think Andersen and Rodon are good to start. Please, when these players are inevitably benched, someone can screenshot this and show it back to me in my next stream. So I think Andersen and Rodon are good. I then, what am I doing? Rice, who fucking knows? I think Haaland's got a really good. I think Haaland starts, if I'm honest. I don't know. I feel it in my. I've got a feeling Haaland is going to start. The rest are all just like. I'd say if I was to rank them in order of as close to certainty as I could get, I have a feeling that Wilson is out. And then I'm not sure about these two. Nice orange square, whatever that means. So that's how I would have it if I was a gambling man. Should you buy Wilson, Tornado? No, I wouldn't be buying Harry Wilson. Yeah, I love Canberra. Hakeem, lifesaver. So just going to catch up. Emmanuel, I like both Szoboszlai and Tavernier. The only slight thing with Tavernier is I know he played like 80-something minutes on the weekend, but just because he's back from injury, there might be a very small chance that he gets a rest or at least comes off the bench. But I'm not sure. Szoboszlai, I think, is great because he's probably going to play in the 10 with Wirtz out. So I'd say if you want certainty, go Szoboszlai. FPL Tornado, if you've got a decent delta you need to make up with your mini league, I like the Palmer captain. FPL Grandmaster, hey my friend, how are you? Do I bench Wilson for Rodgers or just play Wilson and hope he starts? Who have Villa got? Oh, Villa are home to Chelsea, aren't they? That's a tough one. Yeah, to be honest, Grandmaster, I'm kind of in a similar boat to you. I mean, I've got like good options on my bench. I have Dango, I have Munoz, I have Enzo. Thanks, Tornado. Thanks for subscribing, mate. And if you could, thanks for subscribing. And if you could smash the like button on the stream, that's much appreciated. Much appreciated as well, my friend. Appreciate it. Canberra, yeah, Hakeem, love Canberra. Yeah, Tornado, I wouldn't be buying Wilson. Hold Ryan. I'm not sure, Emmanuel. I'm really not sure. Team, I see 6 of you in the chat. Thank you so much for joining me for Game Week 29. We are 31 minutes away from the deadline. If you have not subscribed to FPL Hawley and you're getting value, please hit subscribe. It's much appreciated. And if you could smash that like button on the stream, it really helps me and the channel. So I appreciate you. Emmanuel, I am not sure, to be honest with you. What I think I might do is I think I might cover myself and because I need to transfer out Rice before Game Week 31. So I've already booked in a transfer for Rice. I have 2 free transfers. So I am tempted to do Rice. There's my form. So I could do Dewsbury Hall. McAllister, interestingly, is another. He's got 2 goals in the last 2 games. McAllister is one that's come up recently. Where's Szoboszlai? It's all the way down here. Yeah, I could also do Szoboszlai. I could also do Njai. I like Njai, particularly with that Burnley fixture. And then I'd bench him in 30 and then play him at home to Chelsea in 31. But there's something about targeting Burnley. I really, really like it. And also it would remove a benching headache for me because you have to start. If I brought Njai in, you'd have to start him. But then also I could do it for Dewsbury Hall and he's so cheap. So yeah, to answer your question, Emmanuel, I don't know, mate. These flags are just killing me. I could conceivably roll and these players all start, or Hey, Charlie, you had a great game week, mate. I was just looking at the league. 90 points. Good man. I saw Tavernier came in for you, which was good to see. Do I start Tavernier over Wilson? Yes. Captaincy order. Tough one. Who are your options for captaincy? Is it just Haaland or Bruno, or are you thinking about someone else? I think Ekitike is a feasible option this week. We've spoken about Palmer captaincy. That's a bit left field and differential, but Tornado wants to climb the ranks. What are you guys thinking? Hey, Bruno. How are you, my friend? My team is also cooked. One free transfer and 2.9 in the bank. Want to sell Collins or the fee this game? Can you help me? We might take a hit as well. Haaland, Bruno, Ekitike. Alrighty, Bruno. Free transfer to want to sell Collins or the fee. So if you want to replace Lafee, the midfield options that we're looking at are Dewsbury Hall. I love Everton at home to Burnley. The problem with Everton, though, is they then go away to Arsenal and then they're home to Chelsea. Home to Chelsea in Game Week 31 is fine. It's a playing player in a blanker. It's not a brilliant fixture, but it's okay. Love Burnley at home. Don't like Arsenal away. So either Dewsbury Hall or Njai could work if you're willing to, or if you're able to bench them in Game Week 30. Now that's easier said than done because our teams are covered in flags right now. And then what's happening before Game Week 30 is we've got this game week, and then this weekend is FA Cup. So a lot can happen. And then does Europe start as well? Yeah, because Arsenal play. Yeah, so you've got FA Cup, Europe, then Game Week 30. So a lot of football is going to be played between now and then. Soboslai, if you can afford Soboslai, is a nice option. I think Soboslai is a nice banker. He's 90-minute man. He's playing in the 10 while Wirtz is out. So, and Liverpool have nice fixtures. Wolves, Spurs at home, Brighton away. So yeah, Soboslai could be like a nice safe bet if you want to hedge a bit more. And then in terms of defenders, who could you get Collins up to with 2.9? Could you get Van Dijk? Actually, let's just look at your team. 90 points. You've already got Van Dijk. You've got Gabriel. You've got Andersen. Oh, hold on. Is this your team, Charlie? No, sorry. My bad. Bruno, I was talking to Charlie before I was talking to you. This is you, isn't it? Yeah, Collins. Oh, you've already got Njai. Okay. In that case, then, Bruno, you could do Enzo to Soboslai. I like that. Or you could do Collins up to Van Dijk. I'm not sure what value you're getting, like how much you can afford. So yeah, Virgil would be my pick if you can make that work. Or someone like Senesi, if you can't make that work. Oh, or you could do Andersen. I think Andersen's fine, by the way. So you could do Joachim Andersen from Fulham. He's got West Ham at home, Forest away, Burnley at home. So yeah, you've got options there, my friend. Who have Brighton got? No, Brighton are home to Arsenal, aren't they? So you'd want to play. I think, Bruno, based on your setup, I think you should prioritize upgrading Collins and play a 3-4-3, bench Lafee. And hope that Haaland starts, and then you could bench Kadioglu as well. So you could do Gabriel, Van Dijk, if you can afford him, Munoz, Rogers, Fernandez, Wilson and Jai, Thiago, Haaland, Ekitike, bench Lafi, bench Kadioglu, and then just hope they don't need to come on. That's what I would do. Charlie. So the captaincy question is a really tough one. My advice would be go with your gut. If you think Haaland's going to start, captain Haaland. If you have the risk appetite and you like the fact that people will be nervous about Haaland's flag and you have ground to make up. Not that I'm saying Haaland will be a differential this week, but he'll be a bigger differential this week than maybe in others. And Forest at home is a nice fixture. So if you think Haaland's going to start or you want to punt on the fact that he's going to start, go Haaland. I think if you want the safe bet and you're looking to protect rank, I'd go Bruno. Do you think Haaland could come off the bench, or is it either a start or rest? It's a good question, Grandmaster. I think Haaland starts personally. I think he either starts or he's not in the squad, which is why I'm actually probably quite tempted just to keep my armband on Haaland. And I think he starts. I really do. I don't know what it is. I've just got a bit of a feeling. I feel like with Pet's comments. Yeah. Hey team, there's 9 of you on the stream, which is great. Thank you so much for joining me. If you've not subscribed to FPL Hawley, please smash subscribe and smash the like button on the stream. Really helps the channel. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Do you like the Collins Andersen this week or a hit this week? So, Bruno, I wouldn't worry too much about getting in Dewsbury Hall because you've already gotten Jai and you've already got that Everton coverage. So I think I've already answered your question, but I would prioritize moving Collins onto Van Dijk if you can afford it, or yeah, Joachim Andersen I think is a good pick, and then play 3-4-3 as I already explained. I wouldn't be taking hits right now. I'd work, but who would you buy for Ryan? Tornado, why are you trying to sell Ryan? I think Ryan's got great fixtures. Did he like get injured or something, or is it just you're kind of off him? Yeah, he played 90 minutes. I'd be holding Ryan. Brentford at home, Burnley away, Man United at home. Yeah, plays in 31. Tornado, I wouldn't be selling Ryan. I'd be holding him. Do you think DCL is good? Yeah, I love DCL. To be perfectly honest, if I was having to sell Haaland, I'd be buying DCL. Leeds fixtures are really nice. I know DCL's not in great form, but he's so cheap and he's a really nice third striker. So yeah, I think you keep Thiago. I think you keep if you already have or can't afford Ekitike, I'd be getting DCL for sure. No worries, Bruno. I appreciate you. Thanks so much for the kind words, my friend. Best of luck with this game week. Yeah. Tornado, I don't know what your chip strategy is, my friend, but I would be trying to that feels like a real luxury transfer at this time, considering all the flags that are flying around. I'm not exactly sure how your team's looking. Actually, what I might do is I might post my league code in the chat. So if anyone wants to join. Team, if anyone wants to auto join my league, then please hit the button there. Munoz or Konate? I'm really starting Gabriel. I would be starting Konate. Emmett Byrne. Hey mate, how are you? already starting Gabriel Andersen. Yeah, I'd probably punt Konate. I think Liverpool's chances of a clean sheet away to Wolves are better than Palace's. Although away at Spurs, like Spurs hardly in great form, are they? Yeah, Tornado, just hold him. Hold Ryan. So Tornado, the reason I'm saying that is because he plays in 31. His next couple of fixtures are pretty good. He's got 2 home games in the next 3, and his away game next week is against Burnley. He plays in 31. I'd definitely be holding Ryan, and I'd be saving that free transfer or using it for a player that blanks in 31. No news on Wilson, so I'm just going to flip back. Like, this is the only news that I have, and this was just a summary of the press conference quotes from earlier. So the ticks and the green, orange, and red is just my hot take. This is just how I feel about the players and what I think is going to happen. So it sounds like Andersen and Rodon are fine. Haaland is a punt for me, but I think he's fine. Rice and Nico Riley are a 50-50 for me. And then I think I just feel like Harry Wilson's out. If he's rolled his ankle and they have Emil Smith-Rowe and they have Iwobi, I just think that they can reshuffle a bit, and I'd say that they'll probably do whatever they can to protect Wilson. But Wilson could start. So this is just what I have right now after the press conferences. So yeah, Harry Wilson, we have to keep assessing. Who knows? Read into these as you will. What do you guys think? Who's going to punt on someone either starting or not starting? Because this all for me is just very like finger in the air. It's absolute chaos right now. Yeah, I'll be starting Andersen over Wilson. Yeah. All right, team, we are coming up to 15 minutes away from the deadline. And me personally, I am no clear about what I'm going to do. I am very tempted to do Bryce to Njai and just play him for the Burnley match. But then he does play Everton at home. And I've got 2 free transfers. And what I like about the Rice move is it's solving a problem for me further down the line. Are Everton in the FA Cup? No. So they're already at the FA Cup, and then they play away at Arsenal. So he'll be rested. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah. The only thing I would say with the Arsenal bit is their FA Cup matches against Mansfield. I do wonder if Arteta's like, look, just get through the Brighton game, get us another win in the league, and then we can rest you in the FA Cup. I am honestly like stumped. How are you guys feeling? Could anyone give me some advice? What would you guys do with my team? I know I'm the one on the stream. I'm the content creator, but I'm at a bit of a loss here. I'm very tempted just to do Rice to Njai. And even if he plays, I think Njai outscores. Because also I'm factoring in 3, but like Njai has 3 games versus Rice's 2. And I know that the Game Week 30 matches at home to Everton. And yeah, Rice could. But Everton are very good away from home. I don't see Arsenal scoring a lot. So there is a part of me that is just thinking, do I just solve a problem, get Njai in, and then I can... Szoboszlai. You can see I've had a very busy couple of days of work, team. I've not had a chance to really sit down and go through my options. So what would Rice give me? 7.7. The Njai thing, like, his open play XG isn't great, but it's just the penalties. And I could go for Shada, but I can't say I love the idea of being tripled up on Brentford attack, if I'm honest with you. I could do Gakpo. Problem with Gakpo is I don't like his minutes aren't like as soon as Verts come back, Gakpo could then be benched and etc. Even like Gordon at Newcastle. I could even do Rodgers, but I don't like. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch. So I think for me, my coin toss is Szoboszlai, Njai, or Dewsbury Hall. Trust me, with Brentford fixtures are good for the next 3 and you're maximising game compared to people just to over the time. Yeah, it's not a bad shout. I don't mind it at all. But anyway, Wolves at home, Leeds away. You can even hold Brentford beyond that. Like, I'm going to wild card in 32, but like Everton at home, Fulham at home, United away, West Ham, like you could hold your Brentford all the way up to 35. Like, that's really nice fixtures. And actually, I probably will have Brentford in my wild card. Obviously, that will depend on how the doubles land. All right, team, we are 11 minutes away from the deadline. What are we thinking, team? 10 minutes to go. Any pressing questions? How much value do I even have tied up in Rice? No, so even if I said, yeah, okay, fine. Just roll. Like I've got a full bench. That like the only conceivable transfer that I'll make would be Rice. I'm captaining DCL. That's Haaland. Fernandez has disaster. Fair play. That is bold, but I love it. Yeah, Sunderland are not good away from home, and they have quite a few injuries. I think Mukiele is one, and a few others might be out. So, and I think Leeds are going to want to put a statement win on the board because they're kind of like a win or two just away from pulling clear from the bottom pack. So a big win for Leeds, and I think they'll have 1 foot to safety. Yeah, if you're at 1.9 million rank Grandmaster, I'd just gotta roll the dice. Yeah, fair enough. Do you have any Arsenal Grandmaster? Because the problem is for me, I've got I just actually saw something on X. It was saying that it's a big if, but if Newcastle beat City in the FA Cup on the weekend, there's a possibility that City and Palace don't blank in 31, which would be huge because then suddenly I wouldn't need to sell Rice. I could just bench him and Gabriel and Raya and actually just play through 31, which would be huge. Wow, fair play. So you've done okay from a clean sheet perspective, but when they all got the goals. All right, team, we're coming up to 5 minutes before the deadline. Thank you so much for joining me. If you've not smashed subscribe to FPL Hawley, if you could do that now, that would be much appreciated. It really helps the channel. And if you could smash the like button on the stream, give it a big thumbs up. That would also be hugely appreciated. Yeah, Wildcard 38 was a play. I've got a friend who did Wildcard like 30, 20, 24 or something. Yeah, his team got to a point where he just needed a bit of a reset. I'm very tempted to do enjoy. What's the FA Cup fixture? Is it? Oh, it's Newcastle. Yeah, Man City away at Newcastle. Stranger things have happened. Yes, come on, you Arsenal. How are you, my friend? What can I help you with? Had a great turnout for the stream tonight. This has been amazing. Probably one of the best. It's great to see you all. It's a really nice time. I love these midweek deadlines. Just pretend that I'm on a work call. Bench boost for gifting. Yeah. Actually, hilariously, me too. And someone last deadline stream jokingly said I should have played my bench boost, And yeah, it's wild. Like with Haaland going missing and Andersen and a few others. Right, team. I think I'm just going to make an executive decision and just do this because I feel like I've been wanting to get rid of Rice. I like Njai for the upside against Burnley, and he plays in 32, so I've just done that. In 31, sorry. Captaincy. So Rodon's going to play. O'Reilly, again, I think he either plays or he doesn't. Wilson, okay. Captaincy. Do I just play it safe? I think if I was chasing, Bruno, man, like Bruno's just like he can turn it on. And then, like, don't get me wrong, United got lucky with that pen, but yeah. Captaincy, guys. What are we doing? What are we doing? I think I'm going to stick. I've just got such a feeling that Haaland's going to play. 1 minute to go. No, I'm going to stick, guys. I'm sticking. I think Haaland plays. I think he had his rest on the weekend. I think he's absolutely fine. And I think he'll play 45 minutes and blank. Yeah, that's me locked in, lads. I'm done. I've just cracked the top 60k, so I should probably be trying to consolidate my rank, but anyway, maybe Haaland will be a bit of a differential this week, who knows. All right, team, I'm going to drop as soon as this is done because I've got my dinner, and there we go, team, 6 p.m. it is done. Thank you all so much for joining the stream. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you found it useful, please smash the like button. And if you've not subscribed, consider subscribing. You'll get updates from my videos and you can join me on these live streams as well. But thanks for joining, team. Let's hope that Haaland shows up and bangs me a hat trick. Yeah, no, fair enough, Emmanuel. And to be honest, I've probably been completely like, yeah, I've probably got a bit obsessed with the Burnley fixture, but I wanted some short-term upside. But I'm going to bench Njai against Arsenal, and then I'm going to play him at home to Chelsea. But yeah, I think for me, Szoboszlai and Njai were a bit of a coin toss. So yeah, best of luck with Szoboszlai, my friend. And yeah, smash the like button, team. Best of luck in game week 29. I can't believe we are flying through this so quickly. Have a good one, team. No live stream because it's going to be a week and a bit now because it's FA Cup this weekend. So I'll see you game week 30. All right, team. Have a good one. Peace out. Best of luck.